So it is first stanza. I wandered lonely as a poet, written by William Wordsworth. The title of the poem is given as the first line. I just read the stanza 1. The lines of stanza 1 are: I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd. So in the first line, I wandered lonely as a cloud. He describes himself, that is Wordsworth. He was just wandering alone in the sky and the cloud. And he compares himself as a cloud, like how clouds are wandering alone, like that Wordsworth also wandering alone in this world. So the second line explains that floats on high over vales and hills. So how the clouds are moving on the sky, crossing the valley and the hills. He also crosses his life as a cloud, and he crosses the valleys and the hills. The third line, when all at once I saw a crowd. So here he describes about the trees and clouds, valleys, hills, all are like a crowd around the wall. So William Wordsworth describes that he was crowded by loneliness. The last three lines from stanza 1: a host of golden daffodils besides the lake beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. So the host of golden daffodils. So he imagines that he was crowded with trees and flowers. So there he found the yellow club flower, and it describes that it reminds him as golden daffodils. So throughout the place, wherever he see the place, it was covered with golden color, that is the yellow color, with the beautiful flower daffodils. So besides the lake, beneath the tree. So here, wherever, if he sees besides the lake, he can see the daffodils. If he sees beneath the trees, he can see the daffodils. And fluttering and dancing in the breeze. So the trees are fluttered in the breeze, but according to Wordsworth, whatever the things looks good and beautiful, but for Wordsworth, only the daffodils looks very beautiful in the breeze, and it looks like dancing while the waves are crossing the place. And stanza 2, let me read the poetic lines. Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. They stretched in never-ending line. So in stanza 2, he describes about the continuous of stars. That is, he compares the stars on the sky, and it looks like a Milky Way when it twinkles. So it is compared with the daffodils, the flower, the river, the valley, all ever it is covered with daffodils, and it looks like a Milky Way. They stretched in never-ending line. So wherever he see, and there is no border for the flower daffodils. So it is very wide covered. And next stanza in the two, uh, let me read the poetic lines of last three lines from stanza 2. Along the margin of a bay, 10,000 saw at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. So here, along with the margin of a bay, here it describes about the beauty of the mountain and 10,000 glance. Even though if it is a 10,000, it is very beautiful to see the daffodils are dancing in the breeze. And stanza 3, the waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay. So here he describes about the beauty of the nature and the sparkling beauty throughout the game. And the next stanza will be continued in the next series. Thank you.